we are just going to enjoy a nice flow. So I've been teaching a variation of this flow for most of this week, differing levels and differing bits and pieces for everybody to enjoy, no matter what level you're at. And we're going to start in a kneeling position. I know, weird, right? So sitting back towards the heels, just kind of let your arms hang by your side. So I'm definitely feeling that there's a stagnant energy in my body and in my mind at the moment. So I'm tending to do more kind of free movement. That's exactly how we're going to start. So just swinging the arms from side to side, getting a little twist through the spine. Nothing complicated, just swinging, just running all the way around. Oh, and then just get the spine involved, moving forwards and backwards. Swing the arms. Whoa. This is how I'm starting most of my self practices at the moment. Shake it out. Even the head. Let the tongue hang out. Okay, so just sort of swaying the hips from side to side. Get a little bit of movement through the side body, maybe reaching one arm over the head as you bring the other arm down to the floor. But again, just keeping it really fluid, really smooth, nothing too complicated. And then inhaling, coming all the way up. Let's reach those hands forwards. We're just going to stretch into a little child's pose, but more of an active child's pose. So press back through those palms, reach your hips all the way back to your heels, and let your neck lengthen. Feel free to move your head around here. While simultaneously breathing into that middle section of the back. And then inhaling, coming all the way up. Let's walk forwards with the hands, lifting nice and high. In fact, keep the hands under your shoulders. We're going to do a little cat-cow, so bending into the elbows, scoot the chest down, forwards and up, cultivating strength as well as a stretch. Exhale, reverse the curve to reach back. Inhaling, forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. Feel free to sigh whenever you need to. Inhaling, last time, coming back, find a nice neutral spine, reaching the hands forwards, the feet back, taking those toes to the bottom line of the mat. Inhale, ripple forwards through the body. Thighs, pelvis, belly, chest and head come down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Drop the brow. Inhale. And let it go. Inhaling, bring the hands forwards. Forearms underneath you, elbows under the shoulders. Inhale, lift into Sphinx. And again, feel free to move the head around. Any feeling of stagnation through the neck, the head, the upper back and shoulders. Almost feel like you're massaging it away with your movement. And then inhaling, coming all the way back to center. Again, press through those forearms to lift. Exhale, rolling all the way down, hands in underneath the shoulders. Let's tuck the toes. You're going to press the floor away with the tops of your toes and lift your kneecaps up off of your mat. Inhale to lift and then just open the chest and the gaze forwards, lifting nice and high. Feel that activation through the whole body, squeezing those elbows in nice and close. Inhale. And then exhale, lower the knees down and ripple through the body. Shoulders lift you up through the upper body. Hips take you back and then lift into a nice high downward facing dog. Softening through those knees. Focus on lengthening through the spine first and foremost. Let the head drop down, squeezing those shoulder blades together and hugging the front of the rib cage in. As always, take a few breaths to move in any way that makes you feel more comfortable here. Softening into those tight resistance spaces. Nice deep breaths. And then inhale to lengthen through the spine. We're going to step the big toes nice and close together. From here, as you lengthen through the spine, you're going to let your right leg sail all the way up towards the ceiling. Don't take it stupidly high. Keep your pelvis square to the mat. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop down onto your left knee. And lift your right foot up towards the ceiling. Align those hands in underneath the shoulders. Slide the left toes back and point through the right toes. Begin to circle all the way through that right knee. Go that 3 times in each direction. Almost feel like you're churning through that hip joint. And then really flare through the toes as you extend the leg up and back, opening through the chest. Exhale, squeeze. Bring the knee in underneath you, tap it towards the forehead. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, squeeze in and under. One more time, inhale. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale. Step the right toes to the back of the mat, lifting high. We're going to bring the hands a little bit further forwards, then step the left foot back, coming into your high plank position. Inhaling. Exhale, drop the knees, the chest and the chin down to the mat, keeping those sit bones high. Inhale, ripple the body forwards, reach the toes back and lift into cobra, or maybe you go for sphinx again. See how you feel. Soften those elbows, inhaling. Exhale, squeeze the lower belly in as you tuck the toes, reaching up and back into downward facing dog. Easing slowly into the body. Using every corner, every edge of your body to extend and awaken. And then bringing those big toes nice and close together. This time the left leg goes up. Lift it nice and high. Keep your pelvis square to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lower down through the right knee and press the left sole of the foot up to the ceiling. Slide those right toes back as you point the left toes. Hands directly under the shoulders if they've crept forwards. And then again, circle and churn all the way through that left hip. Feel that ease beginning to come ever more prevalent in your body. And as soon as you've done 3 rounds each way, flare through those left toes as you lift and extend up and back. Exhale, squeeze, forehead to knee. Inhaling, extending that leg back, tucking the toes under. Hands can creep forwards and then roll over the right toes to step back to plank. Inhaling. And exhale, lower, control all the way down. Inhale. And ripple to lift. Extending all the way up. Feel like your chest has been fish hooked to the sky. Exhale, squeeze the lower belly in, tuck the toes and lift into your downward facing dog. Letting go. And then inhale, lifting the heels nice and high. We're going to take loads of little steps all the way up to the top of the mat. See if you can bring the heel down first for an extra little challenge. Releasing, feet about hip distance apart, soften into the knees and hold the forearms. Sway from side to side, swaying and bending into the knee that you're swaying towards. Feel the entire back decompressing, finding more and more ease with every breath. And then inhale, coming all the way back to center. Releasing the fingertips down towards the floor. Shift the weight into the toes. Inhale, rise into your half lift. Lengthening the spine forwards, gaze to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, hands coming all the way down. You're going to heel toe the feet all the way out to the edges of the mat. You're going to take them all the way out and just turn the feet out slightly. So my heels are very slightly on the edges of the mat. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. You're going to bend into your left knee as you walk round towards your right foot. Bend deeper into that left knee, almost like you're being pulled away from that foot, and drop the head down. Finding that lovely side body stretch through the left side. Inhale. Exhale, bow the head a bit more. Inhale, coming all the way back to center, walking all the way around, and then bending into the right knee, reaching the hands as far beyond that left foot as you can. Let the head drop down. Feel those legs awakening. Keep pressing those big toes down into the floor. And then coming all the way back, walking the hands to center. Now we'll bring the feet together. So heel toe the feet in and in. Really articulate through this movement. Inhale again, rise into your halfway lift. See if that feels any different. Exhale, bending into the knees. You're going to take a big step back with the right foot, right to the back of the mat. Let's drop the right knee, relaxing the toes, and come forwards into a nice low lunge. So you want to reach the chest out. Inhale as you rise, keeping the hands under the shoulders. Exhale, reach the hips back and lengthen through that front leg. Inhale, come forwards. Maybe this time you want to reach the arms all the way up over the head as you rise. Exhale, bringing the hands down, reaching the hips back. Maybe lift the whole sole of the foot up for an extra stretch. One more time, inhale, coming forwards, rise, and reach the hands up over the head once again. And then exhale, bringing the hands down and back. This time, just let the fingertips brush the floor and reach behind you. Lengthen the chest forwards. And again, maybe rock back onto that heel, see how it feels. Exhale as you bring the hands down, plant the sole of that front foot down as you walk the hands forwards. So being very mindful of that right knee, you're going to rotate the foot 90 degrees so you turn to the side. Inhale, come all the way up and circle the arms over the head as you heel toe that left foot right to the edge of the long edge, of your mat. Inhaling, reaching the arms nice and high, lengthen the arms up over the head. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat, lift and open through the chest. You're going to cup the base of your skull here. Inhale, lift, rotate the chest skyward. Exhale, reach the elbow down towards the floor. Do that twice more. Inhale. Inhaling to come all the way up. Let's find a side body stretch on the other side. So left hand to left shin. Right hand all the way up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, reach that hand over and down. Tap the fingertips towards the floor, just in front of that leg. Inhale to lift. Exhale to come over and down. Maybe reach towards the foot. One more time, inhale, lift. And feel free to take this one a little further. You can bring that hand across to the foot. Take the left hand from the leg, take it behind and peek to the wall behind you. Inhale. Exhaling, walk the hands round in front of you. You're going to bring that right foot in underneath your sit bones as you come down into your seated goddess. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up, connecting the palms over the head. You're going to come into Kali Mudra here. So 3 back fingers interlaced, index fingers and thumbs pointing up and out. Lengthening through both sides of the body. Inhale as you lift, find that seat of power through your body as you inhale. And then exhale, reach over towards that extended foot down to the floor and then all the way back up. You can stay grounded for this or you can rise if you want to. So feel free to lift the hips nice and high and find those circles again, reaching over and down, round and up. As you rise high, take an inhale, and then exhale, sit all the way back down towards that foot once again. We're going to inhale one last time, and then exhale, let the arms open. Let that forearm rest on that knee, palm of the opposite hand on the bent leg. Inhaling. And then exhale, walk the hands towards that front foot. Bit of a tricky transition here. You're going to walk that front foot to the center of the mat. Lift the hips up and gently rotate through that knee. It does take a couple of shuffles, so use the toes to help you. Bringing your hands under your shoulders. Let's tuck through the toes, lift through the hips. Take a big step back into your downward facing dog. Inhaling to lift nice and high. Step those big toes nice and close together once again. Opening through the chest. The right leg is going to lift fully this time. Lift it as high as you can. Keep the left heel high. Feel that ankle strengthening. You're going to point through the right toes and just squeeze the heel towards your sit bones. So squeezing that leg in. Inhale, look towards the hand. You're going to step your right foot in directly underneath you. Inhale, let that left heel drop to the floor. Keep a bend in this front leg as you reach the hands all the way up towards the top of the mat, like you're clawing your way up. Bow the head down. Inhaling. And then exhale, step onto that foot. Let that left leg lift, flexing the foot behind you to extend through not just the leg, but the spine as well. Exhale as you squeeze that left knee in towards the chest. You're going to step it forwards, but only slightly in front. Let the heel come down, the toes raise. You can lift the hands to the shin here, or maybe reach the hands forwards and out for that deeper stretch. Inhale, roll through that left foot, step the right foot back beside it and fold. Inhale, rise, half lift. And then bend into the knees. We're going to step back with the left foot this time. So stepping back, let's drop the toes and the knee, reaching forwards into that nice low lunge, lengthening through the spine. Inhale. Keep the hands under the shoulders, reach back into Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Inhale to come forwards again. Let the arms raise with you this time. And then exhale, coming down, reach the hips back. Lift the toes and the sole of the foot as you reach the hips towards the wall behind you. Inhale, last time, coming forwards, reach up. And then exhale, let the fingertips just brush the floor this time as they reach up and back and you lift the toes. Inhale, reset through the spine, reach the chest, lower down the leg as you inhale. Exhale, hands coming forwards, press into that right foot and then turn the left toes 90 degrees. Lifting all the way up, heel toe, that right foot, all the way to the long edge of the mat, lifting nice and high. Inhale to circle the arms all the way out and up. And then exhale, left hand comes down. Reaching nice and high, you're going to cup the base of your skull with your palm here. Inhale, lift and open through the chest. Exhale, squeeze the elbow in and down. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. And then inhale, rising all the way up. Arms circling up and over to the other side. Right palm to right shin. Or extend it lower. Left arm over the head. Inhale, extend and rise. Exhale, reach the hand over and down. Twice more. Inhale. Maybe reach the hand towards the foot this time. And then once more. Reaching that hand towards the foot. Take that right hand from the shin and maybe look to the wall behind you again. Inhaling. And exhale. Bring the hands all the way around in front of you. Again, this underneath foot is going to turn in so you can sit towards your heel, finding your relaxed goddess. Inhale, circling the arms, connecting the palms. Again, coming into Kali Mudra. So interlace the 3 back fingers, but this time do it the way you wouldn't normally, as you reach the arms all the way up, lengthening through the spine. We're going to find that rotation again, so reaching the hands towards the extended foot, coming down and then rolling round to the other side to lift up. You can stay low or you can lift high and do 2 more rotations. And coming all the way down. Inhale, reach the arms all the way back up and find that length. And then as you exhale, just let the arms drop down. Rest one arm onto the extended knee, the other palm onto the relaxed knee. Inhale. Then bringing the hands down in front of you, take those left toes to the long edge. Heel toe that front foot to the center line of the mat. And as you walk the hands round, let that foot go back. Tucking through the toes, inhale, lift the knee, stepping back into your downward facing dog. Find that deeper feeling through here, squeezing the front of the rib cage together, reaching the back of the sit bones nice and high. Inhale, lifting the heels, step the big toes nice and close together. This time, left foot raises. Keep high on that right heel to strengthen all around that ankle. And just squeeze the left heel in towards the left sit bone, taking a deep breath in. And then squeeze that knee in underneath you. Step the left foot under your chest and press down through that foot. So from here, you're going to reach the hips back, press that back heel towards the mat, keep a soft bend in this front leg and reach those hands as far out as you can, taking a deep breath in. And then transfer all of the weight onto that front foot. Let the right leg lift up and back behind you, lengthening through not just the leg, but the arms and the spine. And then exhale, squeeze, bringing that right heel down onto the mat. Lift the toes, bring the hands higher, if that makes you feel more spacious through the hips. And then roll through that right foot, stepping the left foot beside it back into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, soften, just widen the feet to about hip distance. You're going to bend into the knees. Lifting the heels, come down into a little frog squat. Again, strengthening the ankles, bringing the hands to heart center, palms connected. Inhale. And then exhale, reach the hands through the center of the legs. So shoulders inside the knees. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, come to sit all the way down, hugging the knees into the chest. Lift right up onto the tips of the toes as you open through that chest, shoulders back and down. Exhale, rounding through the back. Do that twice more. Inhale to lift. This time, roll all the way down. Slowly as you can, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Let the head release and sway from side to side, all the way through the back. And just slowly let the feet come all the way down. You're going to keep the knees in a nice deep bend, letting the arms drift beside you. Just sway the knees from side to side. In that slight twist through the spine, that deep ease through the whole back. And let both knees drift over to one side. Doesn't matter which side, just pick which side feels the most comfortable. It's melting into the floor. And if you want a deeper twist through the back, then that foot that's slightly behind you, just bring it all the way up, becomes the top leg, and you can reach that foot to the inside of the knee or the floor space just in front of it. You really lift and bring that leg all the way across. Holding here for a few breaths. And then switching to the other side. If you took that leg up, bring it back. Feet side by side, knees up, swaying from side to side again. Just notice the difference through both sides of the back. And then bringing the knees all the way over. So you want the feet and the knees to be separate. So whatever way you're rolling to, the knee of one leg is probably just behind the foot of the opposite leg. Inhaling. Again, if you want to go that bit further, take that leg that's slightly behind you, bring it round and rest it to the inside of the knee or the floor just in front of it. Take a nice deep inhale on this side. And fully let go. Inhale, bring the legs back to center. Soles of the feet come down as the knees come back up. And just widen the feet to the edges of the mat. Let the knees join together, the palms connect to the belly. Feel your lower back soften down into the mat space. Your heart open. Your body softer, yet stronger. And your mind focused much more on your body. How you're feeling in this time. What's moving through you and why. And how you can just drop into all of that. Into all of those sensations, thoughts, feelings and breaths. Allowing you to become more fulfilled in life. Stay exactly like this, just for another couple of minutes. Gently bringing your awareness back to your body. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes and gently move your head around in any way that feels comfortable to you. Lengthen your legs and feet and stretch your arms up over the top of your head, taking a deep inhale. And sigh. And again inhaling. Exhale, sigh, and this time hug the knees into your chest. And feel free to sway from side to side another couple of times, until eventually you roll fully onto your right side, resting your head on your arm or your hands. And then use your next inhale to come to a seated position of your choice. Lengthening through the spine, releasing through the shoulders and finding a lift through the head and the neck. Take a nice deep inhale as you circle the arms and connect the palms over your head. And then exhale, lower the hands down to heart center. And as always, I'll close our practice with a mantra. Om Satchitananda, Om Satchitananda, Om Satchitananda, Om Satchitananda. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and your week, whatever it may bring. Thank you.